Daily challenge. Today we're solving Trionic array number 2. Today problem we're going to solve is dynamic programming. Here we need to maximize the sum of any Trionic subarray in nums here. So we're going to store best increasing, best decreasing. So if this is the case, when the decrease happens after the increase, then second increase and the final answer here. So there will be 4 initial variables for our dynamic programming here. So we're going to assign it minus infinite for each, and we're going to iterate over our array in a single ON approach here. So net len nums, and we're going to compare if nums I is greater than nums I minus 1. This means we're increasing. In other cases, else if nums I is lower than nums I minus 1. In this case, we're decreasing. So in case we're increasing, so we can increase first one or second one. There are 2 states here. So in the first one, we're going to take the maximum of increase plus nums I and nums I minus 1 plus nums I here. And in second increase, we're going to take the max from second increase plus nums I and decrease, since it was previous state here, plus nums I as a new one. So in this case, we're increasing. And if we're decreasing, so just making our stage change for decrease. So it's going to be nums I or increment from previous one plus nums I, since decrease is second state of this one. So here, and we go and let's assign our answer here. Our answer is a maximum of current one or our third state. Sorry. In this case, we got the answer and returning this answer here. Let's submit to see if this works. It's simple diagram here. So we're starting, we're just comparing, incrementing to increment, then we're decrementing, then we're incrementing second time. Now let's try submitting our solution to see if it actually works on all the cases that code provides. So we got, looks like the issue is we don't store our previous value. So let's increment it this way. So we're going to store previous increment, previous decrement, and previous increment number 2, which is equal to previous increment 2. And here we're going to use not this, but previous one. Let's update our code here. Previous increment 2, previous decrement, and previous increment here. And we're going to assign decrement to minus inf. Let's actually define like it float inf here. And we need to assign increment to minus infinite here and increment 2 to minus infinite, since we already start the new one. And in other cases, we just assign an increment and decrement and increment 2 to minus infinite, since it breaks our solution here. So let's try submitting one more time to see if it works now. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you next day.